Labor! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to the stalwarts of the Dominica Labour Party from the Grand Bay constituency. Put your hands together for all the stalwarts of the Dominica Labour Party from Grand Bay. It is always a pleasure for me to be here in Grand Bay to speak to you. When I'm in Grand Bay, I feel as if I am in the Portsmouth constituency. Because I feel the energy, the labor energy that I feel in Portsmouth, I feel the same way in the Grand Bay constituency, brothers and sisters. And I want to tell you how appreciative we are of your support over the years for the Dominica Labour Party. Brothers and sisters, whenever I come to Grand Bay to speak, I remember stalwarts like Pierre Charles. Pierre Charles was a stalwart of the Dominica Labour Party. Pierre gave his life for Grand Bay and for Dominica. And Pierre will go down in history as one of the greatest supporters, one of the greatest leaders, one of the greatest men of the Dominica Labour Party. Because Pierre sacrificed his life for Dominica. Pierre, as the leader of the country at the most difficult time in Dominica's history, when United Workers' Party had plunged Dominica into a fiscal crisis, brothers and sisters, into an economic precipice. The country was literally bankrupt when we came to power in 2000. And before long, in 8 months, we lost our Prime Minister, Rosie Douglas, brothers and sisters. And Pierre took the helm. And there were some hard decisions that we had to take to bring Dominica back on track. And it was Pierre who led the charge, brothers and sisters. And that he sacrificed his life for. And then came Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, brothers and sisters, who took the helm in the country. At the time, brothers and sisters, and I told you, Dominica was in a fiscal and economic crisis because of the mismanagement of the United Workers' Party. And I must go back to those times because there are a lot of young people voting today and they did not know of the damage that was caused to this country by the United Workers' Party. Brothers and sisters, they ruined the country. And if you think that this present United Workers' Party, brothers and sisters, is worse than the United Workers' Party of 1995 to 2000, brothers and sisters, you cannot tell me that you're a serious political party and you cannot put a slate of candidates together to run an election. Brothers and sisters, in 1999, when Edison James called a snap election, he was in Point Milat looking at the sun on the 1st of January 2000. The Labour Party put together 21 solid candidates, brothers and sisters, and we won the 2000 general elections, brothers and sisters, because we were always a serious political party. You cannot tell me, brothers and sisters, that Lennox Linton resigned as leader of his party 2 months before a delegates conference, brothers and sisters. Who does that to their political party? 2 months before you go to a delegates conference to choose a new leader, you abandon your party. If you cannot stand up and lead a political party, you cannot go into government and lead a country, brothers and sisters. And I don't care what they call themselves, whether they call themselves independent candidates or whether it is United Workers' Party, it is the same opposition, brothers and sisters. Be very aware of that and be very careful. How can you, brothers and sisters, leave a dynamic man like Dr. Vince Henderson, brothers and sisters, and go and vote for Henry Shillingford? Tell me, Henry Shillingford is just an educated version of handbag, brothers and sisters. There is no difference between Henry Shillingford and handbag. The only thing is Henry Shillingford went to school and handbag did not, brothers and sisters. But any person from Grand Bay looking to go and put an X by Henry Shillingford name, I guarantee you that within 6 months, Henry Shillingford will embarrass the constituency of Grand Bay. Brothers and sisters, political representation is serious business. And you have one of the best parliamentary representatives, one of the best politicians in Dominica today is Dr. the Honorable Vince Henderson, brothers and sisters. And I know Vince. Vince and myself went to school together. We went to Sifokol together, brothers and sisters, sixth form college, as it then was. Vince and myself was in the Dominica Scout movement together. Vince grew up from humble beginnings, brothers and sisters. Vince know what it is to work hard and to sacrifice. Vince have always been serving people, brothers and sisters. And Vince is one of the most capable, competent, and qualified parliamentary representatives in Dominica today, brothers and sisters. Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt is in a class of his own. Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt is special and unique. But God forbid, if Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt were to retire from politics tomorrow morning, Dr. the Honorable Vince Henderson can walk into the position as Prime Minister of this country and leader of the Dominica Labour Party, brothers and sisters. That is the caliber of candidate that you have. That is the qualified, competent person that you have. I served with Vince in the cabinet, brothers and sisters. I worked with Vince in 1999 when we were looking for candidates to run for the Dominica Labour Party. When Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt, well, he wasn't doctor yet, he was Roosevelt Skerritt at the time, teaching at the college, decided to run for the Vegas constituency. And we were looking for a candidate for the St. Joseph constituency. Vince Henderson was on his way to university, brothers and sisters. He was going to study to do his master's and his PhD. And he gave all that up. And he came back to Dominica to serve his people. Dr. Vince Henderson has served in every capacity of government in this country, brothers and sisters. Dr. Vince Henderson is well known internationally. He is well respected internationally, brothers and sisters. You can send Dr. Henderson to the United Nations, they will know him there. You can send him to the Organization of American States, they know him there, brothers and sisters. You can send Dr. Henderson to China, they know him there. That is the caliber of the candidate that you have in Dr. Vince Henderson. If Dominica is to succeed at geothermal energy in the next couple of years, it is because of the hard work, the tenacity, the discipline, the foresight, brothers and sisters, of Dr. Vince Henderson. That is the caliber of candidate you have representing you in the Grand Bay constituency. And I am not just talking to Labourites. I want to talk to every single voter in the Grand Bay constituency. Vote for Grand Bay. Vote for the development of Grand Bay. Vote for the future of Grand Bay. Vote for the future of your children, brothers and sisters. You have one of the best politicians in Dominica today as your parliamentary representative, brothers and sisters, in Dr. Vince Henderson. And the Dominica Labour Party is the only party ready to take Dominica into the next 5 years. Brothers and sisters, you see, we have the plans. Look at what we are doing in center right now in the housing. Modern housing in center, which will be given to the people of this constituency free of charge, brothers and sisters. Houses that cost $400,000 and $500,000 each. The Dominica Labour Party will be giving you keys to your new home free of charge. And that is not no empty promise. That is not no empty promise, brothers and sisters. Look at after Tropical Storm Erica, when Petit Savan was destroyed by Tropical Storm Erica, brothers and sisters. Look at what we have created in Bellevue Chope today. We have created an entire village for the people of Bellevue, of Petit Savan, brothers and sisters, who lost their homes in Tropical Storm Erica. It is only the Dominica Labour Party that can do that for you, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, look at how Dominica was devastated after Hurricane Maria. Everybody said it would take this government 20 years to build back the country. 5 years later, look around and see the kind of development. Homes were rehabilitated and repaired. Roofs were rehabilitated and repaired, brothers and sisters. New homes built all over the country, brothers and sisters. Only the Dominica Labour Party could make this possible in Dominica today. Look at the NEP. You know what the UWP have said about the NEP. They said if they come to power, every single person on the NEP would go home. They would send you home, brothers and sisters. When you go to the polls on Tuesday, remember that, brothers and sisters. They called our elderly greedy. That is how they refer to our elderly, brothers and sisters. People who have worked in our communities as bakers, seamstresses, have their garden, fishermen, providing food, shopkeepers who didn't work for government and cannot receive social security. This government created a facility whereby they can get $300 every month. And the Prime Minister has said that that will be increased in January, brothers and sisters. That is the work of the Dominica Labour Party. Only Labour Party can do that for you. And our social programs. If the Dominica Labour Party were not in power, we would not have these social programs, brothers and sisters. That is a caring government. That is what you vote for. That is what you will vote for on this Tuesday, December the 6th, brothers and sisters. That is what you will go to the polls to do. Look at the Geneva playing field and the rehabilitation that is taking place at Geneva playing field. Only the Dominica Labour Party can do that for you, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, the Dominica Labour Party has the leadership in place. We have the persons in place. We have the funding in place, brothers and sisters. Look at the hotels that we are developing to create employment for you. The farmers, look at the money that we have been pumping into agriculture, in fertilizer, in inputs. We just received 2 40-foot containers of potato seeds so we can give out to the farmers, not only to secure food security, brothers and sisters, but to create employment and to generate revenue, brothers and sisters, among the people in agriculture. And I know Dr. Henderson has a great plan for agriculture in the Grand Bay constituency. Put your trust in Dr. Henderson, brothers and sisters. There is no other choice in this election. There is no choice. No independent candidate can take care of your future. No independent candidate, brothers and sisters, can bring about the development that we need in Dominica and in the Grand Bay constituency, brothers and sisters. We have a team in the south. Grand Bay, Petit Savan. Look at the quality of candidates that we are given to you. Julian Defoe, qualified, brothers and sisters. You just heard from Dennis Charles of Soufriere, qualified and capable. Melissa Poponskerit, Shakira, Lockhart Hippolyte, all candidates capable of holding a ministry, brothers and sisters. That is what the Dominica Labour Party is given to you. Put your hands together for Sakis Lapokabwit.